Good morning. I'm Hassan Giordano, and this is your DMV Daily Dose for Monday, December 16th, 2019.
It's currently cloudy and 32 degrees in Baltimore. Expect rain starting in the afternoon. Temperatures are heading up from 30 degrees to 37 tonight.
As we reported last week, the Baltimore Ravens are comfortably in control of their own fate, with only 2 games remaining in the season. Sitting atop of the AFC at 12-2, riding a 10-game win streak, and set to take on 2 division rivals to wrap up the regular season. Now, this Sunday, we traveled to Ohio to face the Cleveland Browns, who beat us at home earlier this year, which was actually the last time that we lost the game. And then we host the hated Pittsburgh Steelers, who come to Baltimore for the last game of the season. Now, the Patriots, at 11-3, clinched their 11th consecutive playoff appearance yesterday with a win over the Cincinnati Bengals, and can wrap up their 11th straight AFC East championship with a victory over the Buffalo Bills next week. Now, that victory kept New England mathematically alive for the number 1 playoff seed, but that will require the Patriots to win their final 2 games and the Ravens to lose their final 2. The Chiefs and or the Bills could also, at least theoretically, finish with the same record as the Ravens, but it's a week too early to lay out all the tiebreaking scenarios, says the Baltimore Sun's Peter Schmuck. Now, if the Ravens beat the Browns this Sunday, none of that matters. We will clinch the top seed in the AFC with a first-round bye and ensuring that all roads to the Super Bowl, at least in the AFC, are played down at the bank. Now, the Bills prevailed on Sunday night in what might have been the most consequential game of the day. The Bills needed to win to lock up a playoff berth, and the Steelers needed to win to stay on what has been an amazing and unexpected 2-month roll after starting the season 1-4 and losing future Hall of Fame quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. Now, the Steelers fell to 8-6, but they're still tied with the Tennessee Titans for the second AFC wildcard berth, with a winnable game next week against the Jets before coming to the bank against Baltimore for a Week 17 showdown with the Ravens that might be very well important for both teams. Next Monday's Daily Dose should give us a clearer picture regarding the AFC playoff picture. Now, Maryland Governor Larry Hogan will have 2 choices: Delegate Keith Haynes of Baltimore and Delegate Charles Sidnor of Catonsville for filling a seat in the state Senate left vacant by a recent resignation. Baltimore City's Democratic State Central Committees picked Haynes on Sunday afternoon to be its nominee to finish out the term of Senator Shirley Nathan Pulliam, who resigned earlier this month and was first reported on right here by DMVDailyNews because of health reasons. And then hours later, Baltimore County's Democratic Central Committee elected Sidnor as its pick to fill the seat. Now, nominations were made by both the city and county Democratic State Central Committees because Senator Shirley Nathan Pulliam's district, District 44, includes West Side neighborhoods in both Baltimore City as well as Baltimore County. Now, Haynes, who beat out 8 other people who submitted their name, was chosen unanimously by the 6 Central Committee members of the 44A Central Committee. And he's a state delegate representing District 44A, which includes portions of the district that's in Baltimore City. Now, Haynes is 56 years old. He's an attorney for the law office of Peter Angelos, and he was elected to the House of Delegates in 2002, serving currently on the Appropriations Committee. Baltimore County Central Committee, on the other hand, their members from District 44 were split, but they ended up choosing Mr. Delegate Sidnor on a split vote Sunday night. Sidnor's 45. He represents Baltimore County's side of the district, District 44B. He's an attorney as well who works in affordable housing and community development. He was elected to the House of Delegates in 2014 and serves on the Judiciary Committee. Now, the Central Committee members of Baltimore County were deadlocked 2-2 on their vote. Sidnor is a member of the committee and voted for himself, along with Sheila Ruth. The other 2 members, Aisha Khan and Barry Chapman, voted for Haynes. Now, it will be up to the Republican governor to choose between the 2 Democratic candidates. We'll let you know once that decision is made. And on Saturday, former Baltimore City Mayor Sheila Ann Dixon announced her intentions of joining the crowded field of Democratic candidates running to become Baltimore's next mayor. In front of dozens of supporters at the Ruth Ann Kirk Community Center, which is led by her son Squeaky, Dixon acknowledged her past mistakes, which led to her forced resignation from office in 2010 after she led the city to historic lows in both crime and homicides and brought services back to the people of Baltimore. She pointed to the current administration and the lack of urgency that she says have led to 5 straight years of 300-plus homicides and left the city's system open to be hacked as it was done earlier in the year. She said that if she was elected, she will work 3 times as hard and make it her mission to hire local talent while looking at systems to curb crime while ensuring that the city school system is properly funded with the Kerwin Commission recommendations without having to raise local taxes. Dixon enters the race as the perceived frontrunner due to her 100% citywide name recognition and a roughly 32% base of voters that seem to ride or die with whatever Miss Dixon chooses to do. She's Baltimore's Marion Barry without the drug addiction, said one supporter on Saturday, while another said that she has the hearts and minds of the average city voter who look like her, which is why she can't fail. They robbed her last time around with the Pewitt shenanigans. That won't happen this time around. We will ensure that, says longtime Dixon supporter and a member of Voice who sued the city of Baltimore in 2016 for the hundreds of voting irregularities that ended up in federal court, a man by the name of Donnie Glover. Now, the Sun, Baltimore Sun's Jessica Anderson is reporting that an effort to promote Baltimore Circuit Courthouse efficiency is drawing warnings from officials who say the initiative will stress the already stretched resources of the city sheriff's office, which provides courtroom security. Circuit court judges currently handle either criminal or civil cases, with sheriff's deputies assigned to do security only in criminal matters. Well, starting next month, judges will be assigned to hear both civil and criminal cases, and with more judges potentially handling criminal cases on any given day, the sheriff's office will now have to assign more deputies to those courthouses, pulling them from other functions, said Major Sabrina Tapp Harper, a sheriff's office spokeswoman. Quote, "This is more challenging because we have to move people from other units to supplement manpower-wise," said Tapp Harper. When you look at the totality of that, you can be talking about 50 courtrooms on a daily basis. How are we going to deal with that? Well, Tapp Harper said that there are currently 103 deputy sheriffs. To keep up with the courthouse demands, she said that the office plans to pull deputies from off the streets who are completing other duties such as serving evictions and summonses for child support. I'm your man, Mr. Politics, and this has been your DMV Daily Dose for Monday, December 16th, 2019. For more information on articles that I've mentioned and more, just go on over to our website at www.dmvdaily.news.